doesn't let me pin it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't let me pin it. So I'll just keep it up like that. And then we'll go live right here. Oh, snap. You're not focusing? Then we're going to go start streaming on Twitch. I need you to enter me this because I took the advance payment, but my ex claims next year. But my ex claims next year, do I get messed up? No, I don't believe so. But let me I'll walk you through that real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm glad you joined so early. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so we're streaming. Okay, and guys, by far the easiest way to get your question answered is to join me on Twitch. The link is in my bio for Twitch, and then also YouTube. I just put it up on YouTube as well. But yeah, let me answer that. So I'm going to be answering this question quick, but I will be my goal now is to grow my Twitch. So guys, go to the link in my bio, come to my Twitch because I'll be doing a screen share like this from here on out. So let's go ahead and get that screen share for Twitch going on, and then we'll walk through this first question we have, and then any questions we'll have on, because there's nobody on Twitch. There's literally nobody on Twitch. So that's probably the easiest way to get your questions answered. So join Twitch. The link is in my bio to Twitch. But we're going to be answering the first question, and I'll be writing your names. Join Twitch. I'll be writing your names for each person that joins the Twitch. I'm going to write your name, and then I'm going to have the question with it. But I'm going to answer this question first from, this is from Brian, Briam. So this question is from Brian at YouTube. Okay. So this is all on Twitch. Come join me on Twitch if you want your name written, if you want your question answered. So Brian was really wondering, hey, so the question is, I need you to answer me this. I took the advance payment, but my ex claimed of next year. Do I get messed up? I need you to answer if I take the advance payment, but my ex claims of next year. So here that's a very good question. So, will it mess up? So what Brian is saying is that, hey, so Brian took, so I want to make sure I have this correct. Took advance payments. Okay, so I want to make sure I have this correctly. Brian took the advance payments, right? Brian took the advance payments, but your ex claims in 2022. Shout out to whoever just joined the Twitch. Shout out to joining Twitch. Okay, and I'll be answering you guys' questions next. I'm going to be focused on Twitch, but okay. So X claims in 2022. Very good question. So Brian, if you took the advance payments and then your ex is going to be claiming them in 2022, well, you should consider opting out. But under no circumstances will you have to pay. Yeah, my goal is to get 50 followers on Twitch. Under no circumstance will you have to pay back those payments if you make less than $40,000 filing single. Okay? You won't have to pay that back if you make less than $40,000 filing single, or $50,000 head of household, or you won't have to pay those payments back if you make less than $60,000 married filing jointly. So you want to look at this amount. You want to look at this $40,000 amount. You want to look at this $50,000 amount. You want to look at this $60,000 amount. You want to look at the categories that's associated with it. So if you, and I'm just going to go back to the question. This is your question. You said you took the advance payments. You took the advance payments, right? but your ex is going to be claiming them in 2022, which is on the 2021 tax return. So when you go to file your 2021 tax return, they're going to ask you to pay that money back. But as long as you make less than $40,000 single, $50,000 head of household, $60,000 single, you are not going to have to pay those payments back. All right, so cool. All right, and then the next question, guys, if you need your question answered, the easiest way to get it answered is to join my Twitch. My Twitch is at Duke Taxes. You can also get it by going to the link in my bio, and I'm going to post it here in YouTube right now. So join me on Twitch. Make sure you follow my Twitch. This next question is from Allison. So what's up, Allison? Thank you for hopping over from Chip. Shout out to Allison from coming over. And if you do join the Twitch, just tell me what platform you came from, whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, and so I can shout you out. So this is from Allison. I want to make sure you guys can see this as well. Can you guys see the screen? So this is from Allison. Okay. So Allison says Allison is pregnant. So here's the problem. Allison is pregnant, and Allison's from Twitch. Allison is pregnant and is wondering, will they get the July payments? July payments. All right. All right, so that's the problem. Allison's pregnant, wondering if they can get the July payments. This is a very good question, guys. So just because you're pregnant does not mean you'll get the payment. So pregnant does not equal payments. Got it, guys? Pregnant. Let me mirror this. Topics. Pregnant does not equal payments. Pregnant does not equal payments. Okay? What equals payments? Child. Born child equals payments. So in order for you to get those payments, Allison, you have to have that. You have to have that baby first. So that baby has to come out, and that way you can have those payments. So once the baby comes out and you add them to your social, you add the social security number, you'll be able to add that information in the portal. That portal is going to be coming out very soon. So you'll be able to add that information in the portal. Once that information comes out, then you'll be able to add them. But just by pregnant does not, unfortunately, just by being pregnant does not mean you will get those payments. Okay, and then let's go to. Okay. Then the next question is from E.T. Luxy, joined from TikTok. So shout out from E.T. Luxy from joining from TikTok. Form 4506 is the request of payment. So guys, make sure you, hit me up on Twitch. We're streaming on Twitch. So come join me on Twitch to get your question answered. There are literally only 7 people watching. Hey, there's only 7 people watching. So the easiest way to get those questions answered is on Twitch. All right, so this is from E.T. Luxy. Shout out from E.T. Luxy from joining me from TikTok. Literally just sign up for thanks and helping us a lot. Oh, I thought you had an actual question. I was getting ready to answer your question, guys. I got an iPad to answer your questions. I can write out your questions. I can solve your problems. Whatever child tax credit question you have, come join Twitch so I can solve your problem together. There are literally only 10 people here. All right, because the comments are crazy on TikTok. The comments are crazy on every other platform. They're not crazy on TikTok. Join on TikTok. Cindy, hi, Cindy from TikTok. Allison McCoy, any word on the 4th stimulus check? So a 4th stimulus check is unfortunately like very unlikely at the moment. So in my honest opinion, I don't believe there will be a 4th stimulus check. But once again, that's my opinion. What are you guys' opinion? Do you guys believe that there will be another 4th stimulus check and stuff like that? So let me know. Baby was just born. How do I add them? Very good question. So this question is from Jay Stewart. Thank you so much for joining my Twitch. Make sure, hey guys, if you're joining, make sure you follow me too. All right, Jay Stewart, I'm answering your question. So your baby was born. How do you add them? Don't apologize. There's no reason to apologize. This is Jay Stewart. Just join the Twitch. So, guys, if you have a baby, first of all, congratulations on the baby. So congrats. on new baby. Congrats on new babies. Let's give you a star. Congrats on new baby. Okay, so if you had a baby, okay, so there's two ways to get the payments for a new child. So this is a child. We're talking about a child, well, born in 2021. So this is applying to everyone who had a kid in 2021. So a kid in 2021. So the first thing you need to make sure is that, hey, do you meet the qualifications to receive the child tax credit payment? So that's the first question. So to receive the full amount of the child tax credit payment, filing single, you make less than $75,000, right? Everybody should know this. Filing single, make less than $75,000. Head of household, I'm just going to put HOH, less than $112,500. Okay, and then married joint, less than $150,000. Okay, guys, if you're just joining, come join me on Twitch. This is where you can see everything. I'm all streaming this on Twitch. Okay, so that's the first. If you meet those qualifications, then hey, and you lived in the United States for more than half of the year, looks like you meet the qualifications to me. So that's the first thing. Now, if you can determine that you qualify for those amounts, and I'm talking to Jay Stewart, that you qualify for those amounts. Well, there's two ways. There's two ways to receive the money. Okay? There's two ways to receive the money, okay? So the first way is by monthly payments. Monthly payments. That is the first way to receive those payments is by monthly payments. Okay? Monthly payments. So in order to get the monthly payments for a baby that was born in 2021, in order to get those monthly payments for a baby that was born in 2021, you're going to have to add in portal. Okay? You're going to have to add in the portal. Now, the portal has not come out yet. That's this portal for the new child tax credit has not come out yet, but it will come out soon. As soon as it comes out, I promise to let you know. Make sure you guys follow my Twitter at Duke Loves Taxes, because that's where I will post it first, at Duke Loves Taxes. So make sure you follow there. Guys, if you're just joining, come join me on Twitch so you get the full experience. I can answer all your questions. So we're currently streaming on Twitch. Okay, so that's the first way. So you get the monthly payments, and then the second way to receive it is just take the lump sum in 2022. So those are two ways if you had a baby in 22. So just go over recap. This question was for Jay Stewart that was asked from Twitch. First of all, congrats on the new baby. If you had a child that was born in 2021, first of all, you got to meet the qualifications. So let's talk qualifications, right? So let's talk about the qualifications. Okay, for qualifications, you filing single, make less than $75,000, had a household less than $112,000, married filing jointly less than $150,000. So those are all the qualifications. First, once you determine you can meet that, then the next way is determine how you want to receive those payments. So there's two ways that you can receive those payments. Let me turn this slide off. The first way is through monthly payments, and in order to do that, you'll be able to add them at the birth of them in the portal. And that portal has not come out yet. As soon as it does, I will let you know. Make sure you follow at Duke Loves Taxes to find that out. And the second way is to receive those lump sum payments. So that was a very good question from Jay Stewart. Cool. What up, Wolf Grapes from TikTok? Brandy from the YouTube. Wow, we got Brandy. Guys, if you do decide to join the Twitch, make sure you tell me where you're joining from so I can say your name and give you a shout out. So the easiest way to join my Twitch is go to the link in my bio. My Twitch is right there. That way I can answer all your questions. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes, and you can also get the link in my bio. Appreciate your help, absolutely. So we'll be able to update our bank info. So this question is from Cindy. Cindy from Twitch. So thank you so much for coming over. That's my next platform I'm trying to go is Twitch. So make sure if you do come here, make sure you follow me on Twitter. So this Cindy has to do with bank info. So this is a very good question. So the answer to this question is yes. You will be able to update your banking information. Yes. 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 You will be able to update your banking information. The only thing is we just got to wait for the IRS to come out with that tool, that portal, for you to be able to update your banking information. Once that portal comes out, I will be posting it on Twitter first. So make sure you follow my Twitter at Duke Loves Taxes, and I will be posting it there first. Okay. And then this one is from Native Love. My mom claimed my kids on her taxes for 2019 and 2020. They haven't moved, and I now live in my own place. I'm unsure how to get the child tax credit for the kids. Okay, so this is a very good question. So shout out to, I'm going to write your name, Native Love, Native Love, 17. This is a very good question. Native Love from 17 from Twitch. So your mom. So let's talk about the problem first. So the first problem is that the mom claimed kids in 2019 and 2020. Okay, so the mom claimed kids in 2019 and 2020. I want to make sure I just understand this correctly. Then we moved, and I now lived in my own place. So we have one, then we have two. You now live on your own. Okay. Now you live on your own, and you're unsure how. So you're unsure on how to claim the child tax credit. Great. So Native Love, the first thing you're going to want to do, and especially the first thing you want to do is to see if you meet these income requirements that we talked about earlier. So remember this income requirements we talked about earlier. You want to, what do we talk about that at? Right here, these income disqualifications right here. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, hey, are you single? If you're single, did you make less than $75,000? If you're following head of household means you're claiming a dependent, so that more than likely might be your case. Did you make less than $112,500? Okay? Or married, filing joint, did you make less than $150,000? If you can answer yes to those questions, the next question is, hey, did you live in did you have a main home in the United States for at least 6 months? If you can answer yes to both of those questions, and your child has a social security number, well, you easily meet the qualifications to claim the child tax credit. I know we're not having a conversation like here back and forth, but you easily meet the qualifications for that child tax credit. So your next option to what I recommend you do is, hey, I don't know if you're writing this down, but I'm gonna write this down for you. But your step number one is to have a convo with mom. Okay? Have a conversation with mom, because if mom is not going to claim the kids in 2021, then mom should definitely consider opting out. Seriously, if mom's not going to claim the kids in 2021, mom should consider opting out, unless mom is filing, where do we put those other limits? At the top. Unless mom is making less than $40,000 or $50,000 head of house. So unless mom is making less than these, probably don't have to opt out. But your first step, Native, is to have a conversation with mom. Say, hey, mom, I'm going to claim the kids in 2021. You should consider opting out. If you don't, you may have to pay back that money when you file your taxes next year. That's the first thing you need to do. Then the second thing I recommend you do, is to, now you got to determine, do you want the monthly payments? Monthly payments or lump sum refund? Okay, so that's your second. That's your second thing, guys. If you're just joining, all of this is on Twitch. I'm answering people's questions in details all on Twitch. To reach my Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes, or you can reach it by going to the link in my bio. So this is the second step. Is hey, do you decide, hey, do you want to take the monthly payments or a lump sum refund? If you want to take the monthly payments, right? If you want to take the monthly payments, all right, you're going to have to add kids. I'm sorry. You're going to have to add kids and portal. Okay, that portal hasn't come out yet to add your kids, but if you want that, you're gonna have to add kids in portal. And if you want to take the lump sum payment, do nothing right now. You do nothing right now, and you claim kids on 2021 tax return. And that's how that works. So you do nothing now, you claim the kids on the 2021 tax return. So that was a very great question. And now, if that helps, guys, just give me a thumbs up if that helps. So we're going to the next question. Hi, everybody. Welcome to tonight's live. I got a new iPad, so I'm answering all you guys' questions on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. Come join Twitch to get the best experience. Okay. And then Shaggy Jason, what up, Shaggy? And if you hop over to Twitch, just tell me your name so I can give you a shout out, and tell me if you came from TikTok or YouTube so I can give you a shout out. Okay. Shaggy Jason, can I claim even though I don't claim my daughter on 2021 taxes? No. If you're not gonna claim your daughter in 2021 taxes, there's no point in taking the monthly payments because you might end up having to pay that back. So don't recommend that. I don't think we'll get another super check. Yeah, Brandy. I don't think. Yeah, you're in the same boat with me. How do you opt out payments and get the full amount, or can you? Okay, very good question. This one is from Kanisha Brown. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that right. KINESHA Brown from Twitch. All right. So here's the thing. The question is how to opt out. Okay, so to opt out of the monthly payments, if you do not want the monthly payments and you'd rather have the child tax credit as part of your refund all at once when you file your taxes in 2022, you're going to want to opt out from the child. This is what it's called: child tax credit update tool. Child tax credit update tool. That's how you opt out. So I'm not sure if it's in the link in my bio on Twitch, but the link's in definitely my bio on TikTok. But it's called the child tax update tool. Guys, here's the thing. If you don't want the payments, this is super important. I should probably make a TikTok. If you don't want the payments, you have only 3 more days to opt out. 3 more days. Guys, if anybody's taking notes, make sure you highlight this one. Make sure you put a star next to it. Make sure you grab all your gel pens and do what you have to do. But you have 3 more days to opt out. If you don't opt out by June 28, 2021, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. So make sure you consider that. Very good question. At claim. When do we get our unemployment tax refunds back? So still working on that. I haven't had any official updates about those unemployment tax refunds. As soon as I do, I'll let you know. Shaggy Jason, number 3. I'm not sure what the pound sign is. Hey, Duke, what if I'm receiving unemployment recently? Will it affect me in anywhere? Hey, Duke, what if I'm receiving unemployment recently? So if you are receiving unemployment, it could affect the amount of your taxes. But I'm not sure what you mean by can it affect you. You probably have to be a little bit more detailed there. I'm not sure. I don't think you would get in trouble. As long as you're reporting the income, you shouldn't be getting in trouble. Made in Texas, 806, came from TikTok. Hey, shout out to you. My husband claims the kids and just got a raise last year. He made $43K. Should we opt out? So you're saying husband. So this is a very good question. So we have shout out to, this one is made in Texas. I'm in Texas. I was made in Texas. 806. I wonder if that's an area code. So this one's from Made in Texas from Twitch. And the question is that your husband's income, your husband got a raise last year, he made 43. Okay, so let's talk about the problem. Husband got raise. All right, so husband got raise. Last year made $43,000. Okay, so my first question. So the number we're looking at, and I'm taking the assumption that you guys are filing married, filing jointly. That's the assumption I'm taking, that you guys are filing married, filing jointly. Okay, so let's remember this number for married, filing jointly, right? So in order to qualify for the full amount, you have to make less than $150,000. So my number one question to you is, Made in Texas 806, is you guys' income combined going to be less than $150,000? That would be my number one question. That would be my first question. All right. So I know your husband got a raise. I'm not sure how much you got a raise by, but I want you guys to do some homework and figure out, hey, is my income going to be less than $150,000? If it is, you don't have much to worry about. You don't have to worry about paying it back or something like that. But if your income is above $150,000, right? Oh, I didn't mean to draw a heart. I meant to draw a circle. All right. If your income is above $150,000, might want to consider opting out. That's a caution sign. It's a caution sign. So these are your two things you want to look at. You want to look at, hey, did I make less than $150,000? If you did, then you're good, right? If you made above $150,000, hey, caution sign. Very good question. Hey guys, if you're just joining on the Tiki Taki, I'm doing completely live streaming on Twitch, trying to answer as many questions as possible. Come join the Twitch. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. There's only like 36 people watching. I can answer as many questions as possible. Listy GG. Let's see if we got this. Hey Duke, what if I'm receiving unemployment recently? Well, I think I answered that one. E.T. Lexi says, I'm a little bit confused on unemployment taxes. My fiance filed his taxes and got nothing back, pretty much. And I was reading some people get money back just now. How is that all working? LOL, I'm so confused. All right, so yeah, E.T. Lexi. So great question. This is from E.T. Lexi from the Twitch. Shout out to you. Okay, so you're talking about this unemployment refund. Okay, so you're talking about unemployment refund. All right, so this is what you're talking about. You're talking about the unemployment refund. Okay, so you're saying that I'm confused on unemployment. Your fiance filed taxes and got nothing back, pretty much. So did your fiance have unemployment? Because I'm just saying your fiance filed his taxes and got nothing back, pretty much. And I was reading some people got money back now. How's that all work? Yeah, okay, so let's just talk about how the unemployment refund works. Okay, so the unemployment refund, pretty much what it says, hey, this is what it says. If you make less than $150,000, you do not have to pay taxes on the first $10,200 of unemployment. UE is going to stand for unemployment benefits. Okay. So this is pretty much, so there's a law passed that says, hey, if you make less than $150,000, you do not have to pay taxes on the first $10,200 of your unemployment benefits. Okay, so this law was passed on, this law passed in March. Okay, so this law passed in March. I want you to pay attention to that date. That law passed in March. But guess what? Tax season opened up in like February. So people were already filing their taxes, people were already filing their tax returns, paying taxes on that first $10,200 of unemployment benefits when they really weren't supposed to. They weren't even supposed to, right? So here was the problem, right? So I'm going to really talk about, right? I want to highlight this, all right? So here was the problem. The problem was people filed in February. Really, that's the main problem. People filed in February. I want to show you this again. If you make less than $150,000, you do not have to pay taxes on the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits. This law passed in March, but people filed their taxes in February. So people filed their taxes before this law went into effect, meaning that they paid taxes on the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits. These people that paid taxes on that first $10,200 of unemployment benefits when they weren't supposed to are the ones getting the refund. So that's how that unemployment works. That unemployment tax refund works. So the easiest way to really figure out is you would have received a form 1099-G. All right, you would have received a form 1099-G from your state's unemployment office with an amount in box 1. Okay, so an amount, if 1099-G with an amount in box 1, and you filed your taxes like in early March or February, then you might have an unemployment refund coming. You might have an unemployment refund coming. All right, so the easiest way to check to see if you have an unemployment refund coming is to view your account transcript. Your 2020 account transcript. That's the easiest way to figure that out. All right. Maka, my girl, if you filed married jointly, you have to both opt out. Yes. So this is a very good question. Hi guys, if you're just joining me on TikTok, I am completely streaming live on the Twitch right now with the iPad. Come join the Twitch and get your question answered. There's only like 40 people here on Twitch, so it's a lot easier. All right. So this question is from my Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. You can reach me by going to the link in my bio. And I'll also post it here on YouTube. If you do join, just say your name and say where you came from so I can give you a shout out. So this question is from Maka. One girl 81. All right. So this question is, if you file married filing jointly, yes. So the problem is, hey, married filing jointly, MFJ, married filing jointly, opt out. Yeah, so both spouses are going to have to opt out. Both spouses have to opt out. Not just one. Both spouses are going to have to opt out. This is super important. If one spouse chooses to opt out and the other one does not, then it's just going to be like normal. You guys are going to be receiving those payments even though you should want to. So yeah, both spouses are going to opt out. Nicole, hey, came from TikTok. What's up? Thank you for joining. Hey, for 2022, my ex is claiming one of our 3 children. However, I want to get the advance payment for the other 2. Can I opt out for one child? I do not qualify income-wise to get the payments and not be able to obligate it for the one child. It wouldn't be coming. This is a very good question. I'm not sure if you're able to opt out of just one child. I believe it's an all or nothing thing. That I'm not sure on. Because I don't believe you can just opt out for one. I believe it's like an all or nothing. Maybe you can be able to. I don't know. This is a very good question. I'll tell you what. There is a portal coming out. I actually really like this question. So this question is from K Nicoleena. Nicolina. K-N-I. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Okay. So their problem is 3 kids, right? You have 3 kids. You have 3 kids. X is claiming 1 kid. X is claiming 1 kid. You want advance payments. I want to make sure I understand this correctly. Advance payments for 2. Right? So 3 kids. X is claiming 1 kid. You want the advance payments for 2 kids. Can you opt out for 1? So actually, I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what the IRS says. They said in this portal, this is what the IRS said. In the portal that's supposed to be coming out, you will be able to change the number of qualifying children. So to me, that sounds like maybe possibly you'll be able to do that, but I won't know for sure until it actually comes out. So they did say that you will be able to change the number of qualifying children. So hopefully that's what that means. Hi guys, if you're just joining from TikTok, I am streaming on Twitch with the iPad, answering as many questions as possible in details. Like it's all on the screen. It's super clear. Come join me on TikTok. My Twitch. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. The easiest way to reach it is by going to the link in my bio. And that goes for you too. And if you come from TikTok, just say your name, say where you came from, so I can give you a shout out. All right. And they were on Miss Dogs. My portal says that I'm eligible for the child tax credit, but my process payment says it's not available. Do you think? Yeah. So I think the IRS is like super behind. It's a little bit laggy. I think we just give it a couple days or a couple weeks, let IRS work out their kinks, and hopefully you'll get that. Update. Baby Kitty Cat 36. Hey, with TikTok, what's up? Hey, Duke, what if I'm, and this is from Lesset 899. Hey, Duke, what if I'm receiving unemployment recently? Will it affect me in any way, or will I get in trouble? So I'm not sure. As long as you're reporting that unemployment, as long as you were receiving unemployment legitimately, and you're reporting your unemployment income, there shouldn't be any reason why you should get in trouble. And what's up? It's Dars 91. When do we get our unemployment taxes paid back coming from TikTok? Hey, shout out for coming from TikTok. Shout out to everybody who joins Twitch. I'm giving all you guys a shout out. So I don't know I have not figured out that exact date yet. They have not released the unemployment refund, but the moment they do release the unemployment refund, I will be announcing it on Twitter. So make sure you guys follow my Twitter. It's at Duke Loves Taxes. I will be posting it there first for sure. Time for a fade. Time for a fade. I got you here for TikTok. What's up, MG Cuts? I live in Dallas. You stay in Dallas? What's up? CC like 23 from TikTok. Got my pregnant foster daughter end of March. Will her mom get the payments, or can I add her after the baby is born in September 2021? Can I claim her baby? That's actually so. Got my pregnant foster daughter end of March. So if the foster, I'm not sure how old the foster daughter is, but my first question would be: Is the foster daughter following their own tax return? If they're not following their own tax return, and you're claiming the foster daughter, and the foster daughter's ages between 0 to 17, you might get one for them. As far as being able to claim them as a dependent as well, you should be able to claim them as a dependent as well. But I'm actually not sure about the payments. Let me put this in my notes. Give me 1 second, because that is a good question, and I want to know the answer to that question. Get out the Okay. That is actually a really good question. And I want to know the answer to that question. So let me foster. Well, I'll tell you what, the foster daughter, I know for sure that the kid has to come out first. So the kid has to be born first, for sure. So foster daughter, pregnant, can mom, can parent claim both. And this was asked by CCIESLAK 23. How far I can read that? CCI. Let me write that again, just in case. CCIESLAK. All right, so I'll probably try to follow up with you on that one. That was a very good question. How do I get my third? This is from Native Love. How do I get? Shout out! Hey, Native Love with another question. How do I get the third stimulus from a child that was born in 2020? So you should by filing a 2020 tax return. By filing a 2020 tax return. Yeah. Guys, if you're just joining the Tiki Talkie, I am live streaming on Twitch with the iPad, answering as many questions as possible. Seriously, there's only like 44 people in here. Easiest way to get your question answers, join my Twitch. My Twitch is at Douglas Taxes. Everybody who's watching my Twitch right now, make sure you are following. Follow my page, so you can get updates. And I'm going to continue to educate you guys. So let's get back to this. Let's get back to the game. So the easiest. So let's talk about. Still. Okay, so this question is for Native Love. This is Native Love again. What up, Native Love? Welcome back. Native Love 17. Okay, so stimulus check. Stimulus check for child born in 2020. Yeah. Guys, if you had a child born in 2020 for the third stimulus check, you should have claimed them. All right. So my first question is claim on 2020 tax return. So the easiest way to get the third stimulus check for a child that was born in 2020 is making sure that they're claimed on a 2020 tax return. By far, the easiest way. So my first question is you claim them on a 2020 tax return, and then you meet the qualifications, because that's how you're going to get that stimulus check for them. That's how you're going to get that stimulus check for them. Because they're using information based off that 2020 tax return. So make sure you have a 2020 tax return filed. If you haven't received your stimulus check yet, the third stimulus check, the IRS has until December 31st, 2021 to get you that stimulus check. Okay? If you did not receive that stimulus check by December 31st, 2021, you're going to want to claim the recovery rebate credits on 2021 tax return. Okay, 2020 tax return. And then that's a very good question. So this next question is for Jorge C's 19. All right, so Jorge's question is, how do we file taxes if we have an online business? I actually love online business. This is actually like my favorite thing to talk about is online businesses. Guys, if you're just joining Tiki Talkie, go join my Twitch. My Twitch is at Douglas Taxes. We're doing a lot of streaming like over here. I want to make sure you guys can definitely see this, because this is where it's all going down right here. All right, so how to file taxes for an online business is what we're talking about. Okay, so taxes for online business. Okay, so the first thing that we want to figure out, Jorge, is how's the business set up. Okay, so the first question I would ask you is how's the business set up. So the first, and guys, I don't know if you guys ever want to prepare taxes in the future, and you guys want to do taxes, but this is one of the first questions you want to ask one of your clients, customers, or whatever you want to call them. Is the first question is how is the business structured? Okay. Okay. So how's the business structured? If it's just Jorge, it's just Jorge and nobody else, whether it's an LLC or not. LLC doesn't really matter when it comes to how to file taxes. If you have an LLC does not matter when it comes to how to file taxes. It's how it's structured. So if it's just Jorge in the business and nobody else, all right, that's considered a disregarded entity, and we file a Schedule C, disregarded entity. Okay, and that includes LLCs. Whether you have an LLC or not, if it's just you, it's going to be a Schedule C. Most people fall into this category. Most people fall into this category with the Schedule C. This is going to be most people, which is just, hey, it's just me. I'm an independent contractor. You're going to want to file a Schedule C. Okay, and make sure so you can look that up. I have a video on how to fill out a Schedule C, but most people are going to fall out in the Schedule C. But if it's two or more people, whether if it's an online business or not, the type of business typically doesn't matter. But if it's an online business, Schedule C, and this is where you list your tax write-offs. Schedule C is also where you list all your tax write-offs and stuff like that. Now, if it's two or more people, you're going to file a 1065, and this is known as a partnership. So if it's two or more people in the business, more than likely you're going to have to file a 1065, which is a partnership. If you have an S corp, you're going to file 1120S. If it's an S corp, you file 1120S. All right. So the main reason why people form S corps is to really just save on self-employment tax. And then the last one is a C corp. All right. So if it is a C corp, you file form 1120. Okay. So I'm going to assume, Jorge, that you are a disregarded entity because most people fall into that category of a Schedule C, which is a disregarded entity. So if you are a Schedule C, your number one job is to track your income and expenses. Okay? Track your income and expenses. That's it. I strongly recommend QuickBooks. QuickBooks is a great way to do this. But track your income and expenses. And your expenses are typically known as write-offs or tax deductions, and your income is typically what you'll end up paying taxes on. All right, so a few more questions, guys, and we'll have to hop off on here. Okay, guys, if you're on the Tiki Talkie, come join the Twitch. It's lit. I'm answering as many questions as possible with this. Okay. I'm gonna just run through these questions now. I know I'm taking a long time with the iPad. Black Mexican baby, hey, do I need to use non-files tool portal if I want to have income this year, even if I filed in 2020 when filing in 20? If I have a filed in 2021 file. Okay, let me read that. How do I need to use non-file portal if I won't have income this year, even if I filed a 2021 file? So I'm not sure if you'll be able to use it. I'm not sure if you'll be required to use the non-filing tool. Currently, the non-filing tool is only for people who weren't required to file a 2020 tax return. So the IRS hasn't released a non-filing tool for 2021 taxes. So I won't know for sure, but that's a very good question. If I do find out, I will make sure I update that. I do follow you on TikTok. What up, Darth Deep? Hey, thank you for dropping in. Darth. CC, and it's $150,000 before after taxes. So it's $150,000. What do you mean before or after taxes? So it's your AGI. It's $150,000 before taxes, I guess. I'm not sure what you mean before or after taxes. If you're talking about the married filing jointly, that's $150,000, which is your AGI, your adjusted gross income. So that includes your wages. That includes wages, stocks, and this can be a positive or negative number. So it's your wages plus stocks, and your stocks would be positive or negative. It can include plus retirement. So wages are typically like a W-2. Stocks, wages, retirement. It can include business income or loss. Business income or loss, so positive or negative, right? So you take this number, you add it all up, and that typically will get you your adjusted gross income, which is your AGI, right? So as long as your AGI is if you take all those numbers, as long as your AGI is below 150,000, you'll be okay. And then after AGI, typically you have the standard or itemized deductions. So this is where you have your standard itemized deductions. And then if you have a business, you have the QBI deduction. Right, so these are both minuses. And then finally, you have your taxable income. Okay. Hey, Duke, what if I'm receiving unemployment recently will affect me? Or I think you keep asking that question. And as long as you are taking the income in legit, unless you're taking the unemployment in a legit way, and you're reporting the income, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about on that. Stitch here from TikTok. What up, Hans? Thank you for coming from TikTok. Hey guys, if you do decide to join on TikTok, let me just hold this. I'm doing everything live on the Twitch right now. So my Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. So make sure you guys join there. We got the iPad and so forth. Okay, let me see if we add this. Stitch here from TikTok on Twitch. Hey, thank you for the follow. When we get our unemployment taxes back coming from TikTok. Hey, what up, Ice Days? Thank you for coming from TikToky. I don't have an official update on that unemployment refund. As soon as I do, I promise to let you know. Any news when we at the portal when they come. As soon as that portal comes out, Jay Stewart, I will let you know. Darth, I have received my state return, but not my federal. Yeah, IRS is super behind. Hopefully you'll get that soon. List 899. Hey, dude, what if I'm receiving unemployment recently? Will it affect me in any way, or could I get in trouble? Keep reading that question. Baby Kitty Cat from TikTok. Any idea when we'll be getting the unemployment tax refund? Not at the moment. I cannot wait to share it with you guys on the unemployment refund. When I hear more dates, I cannot wait. Trust me, I'm more excited than you are, but I don't have one at the moment. I wish I did. Sweet Cindy says, sweet, yeah. When do we get our unemployment tax back? Coming from TikTok. What's up, Ismail? Thank you for coming from Ismail. Thank you for coming from the TikToky. I don't know 100% yet when you'll get the unemployment refund, but as soon as I find out, I am promised to let you know. Promise to let. Hey, dude. This is from Junez. Hey, dude. Do I have to add my 2020 baby in the portal since you said it's going to be 2019 tax? Any update for the federal taxes? I haven't got mine. So the IRS is going to offer your 2019 or 2020 tax return. So whatever is more recent, that's what the IRS is going to go off of when it comes to that. So that was another very good question. This is from Bella. Duke, me and my husband filed joint taxes with 3 children. He uses bank info for direct deposit since we have gotten a divorce and I was granted full custody of my kids. How am I guaranteed to get all the money that rightfully belongs to my kids? comes to instead of my ex-husband. Oh, I'm sorry about that situation. But there will be a portal. Make sure this is a very like tricky situation. So hopefully you guys are still in communication. And he will have to opt out, and you have to make sure on your end that you are claiming those qualifying children. There will be the IRS will be listening a tool. All right, a tool will be coming out for you, Bella, where you'll be able to update your banking information. That tool has not came out yet; it's still in the works. But once that tool comes out, Bella, I will let you know so you can update that banking information. You can get the ex-husband's banking information out there. You can put your information out there, and that way you can receive the money and they cannot. Very good question. Me to pull up from TikTok. What happens to married filing separately? Do we qualify? Yes. So if you're married filing separately, you either fall in the single category or the head of household category. So to qualify for the, when you say do you qualify, I'm assuming that you're talking about the child tax credit. So to make sure you qualify for the child tax credit, 1, you have to have a child that has a social security number. 2, you have to meet the income requirements. It's if you make less than $75,000 single, less than $112,000 filing head of household, and less than $150,000 married filing jointly. And 3, you have to have a main home in the United States for at least 6 months in 2021. If you meet those 3 requirements, then yes, you qualify. If you're filing as married filing jointly, married filing separately, you either default to single if you have no kids, and default to head of household if you are claiming dependents. Allie, thank you so much for coming over from TikTok. Stephanie, Steph, Desiree, I have no questions but came from TikTok. Thanks for awesome info. Yay! Thank you for coming over from guys. I'm shouting everybody who comes over to my Twitch. Join my Twitch. I'm shouting you out. My Twitch is at Duke Love Saxes. The easiest way to reach it is to go to link in my bio. And everyone watching this Twitch right now, make sure you follow my page. I have to hit a milestone of like to get 50 followers. So my first goal is to reach 50 followers on Twitch. So if you guys can follow me on Twitch, that'll make me so happy, and I can reach my goal. Let's keep going. Why can't I subscribe to your channel? I don't know. Is anyone else having trouble subscribing? Let me know. From TikTok, hey, shout out from coming from TikTok. My daughter lives with me, but dad gets to claim them for the taxes. Should I opt out? So my daughter lives with me, but dad gets to claim for this year. Should I opt out? Yeah, you should consider opting out, right? So you should consider opting out. This is a very good question, right? So this is you're kind of in the same situation with parents that alternate years, right? So alternate years. So you're kind of in this situation where parents that alternate years. So you should consider opting out. All right. So there is a child tax credit loophole that I want you guys to be aware of. There is like a child tax credit loophole and all of that I want you guys to be aware of. So who is this? Who asked this question? This is from Lovin. Lovin and I thought it said anime. I was like, so cool. Okay, Lovin, Amy. Okay, so if you alternate years, so this is a very common like situation for parents that alternate years or anybody that alternates with that. So you should consider opting out if your income is below these limits, because let's say you go to file your tax return in 2021 and the kid is not there, but you claim them in 2020. But the kid's not there, and when you claim them in 2021, well, the IRS is gonna be like, "You better pay back my money. Where my money at?" So you're gonna have to pay that money back. But there is a child tax credit loophole, or the child. Let's talk about this child tax credit loophole, also known as the safe harbor. Okay. So, parents that alternate years, if you are not claiming the kid in 2021, but you claim them accurately either in 2019 or 2020, you should consider opting out unless you make less than $40,000 filing single, less than $50,000 filing head of household, and less than $60,000 filing jointly. Okay, because if you make less than these amounts, guys, this is super important. So pay attention to these. If you make less than these amounts, Under no circumstance do you do not have to pay back monthly payments. Under no circumstance. So I really want you to look at these numbers, all right? Single, right? Single, head of household, and if you meet these, as long as you make less than these, you don't have to pay anything back. But if the moment that your income goes above these limits, so let's say your income goes above these limits, you're gonna have to start paying those back. So these are for parents that alternate years. Once again, parents that alternate years. If it's not your year to claim them, consider opting out unless you make less than these amount. Streaming on Twitch, guys, come join the Twitch. This is the board I just drew for single, head of household, married, filing jointly. Answering as many questions as possible on Twitch. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. What's up, Willie Billy? Joining from over here. Okay, cool. From TikTok, Monday. Okay, cool. Junes, hey Duke, do I have to add my 2020 baby? Okay, I think I just answered that. Just from J Molina 57. Do the babies that were born in 2021 qualify for the third stimulus check? My baby was born in March. Yes, you should have received one. So if baby's born in 2020, as long as you meet the income requirements, right? As long as you meet all the income requirements, yes, you should be receiving a third stimulus check for them. The easiest way to make sure you have that third stimulus check for them is by filing a 2020 tax return. If you don't have that 2020 tax return on file one, unless you're not required to. If you're not required to file a 2020 tax return because your income is, not in those limits, well then, use a non-filer tool. All right, so the IRS just released a non-filer tool for people who are not required to file a tax return, so you can receive the first, second, and third stimulus check. If you do not receive that third stimulus check for your baby born in 2020, you're going to want to claim the recovery rebate credit when you file your 2021 tax return in 2022. Very good question. If I choose to opt out of the child tax credit while filing 2021, 2022 tax return, how would that go about receiving the credit, or would I so you would receive the whole credit as a lump sum. If you choose to opt out of the monthly child tax credit payments, you will receive the full credit, which will be 30. Okay. So the full credit, if you choose to opt out, right? You choose to opt out. If you choose to opt out of the monthly payments, right, you won't receive any money in 2021. So no money, no child tax. When I say no money, it's no child tax credit. You won't see any portion of the child tax credit in 2021. Okay, so you will receive the whole credit, lump sum in 2022. You receive that whole credit in 2022. That whole lump sum payment in 2022. It will be $3,600 for kids age 0 through 5 and $3,000 for kid ages 6 through 17. So that's will be that. If you choose not to take the money, it's a lump sum payment, which is really good. Guys, if you're just joining on either on the TikTok or the YouTube, I am completely streaming on Twitch right now. We got the iPad. I'm answering as many questions as possible. I'm writing the things out. So come join the Twitch. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. Okay. Cool. What are we talking about today? Child tax credit. I'm now getting more. What's getting you confused? Yeah, I see a thumbs up. Yeah, guys, if I'm able to answer your question, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up and say thank you or something like that. That just reaffirms that I'm doing a really good job and helping you guys out. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. All right, and it's only like 29 people in here, guys, so that's the easiest way to get your question answered. I have a question. I'm a mixed family. Why don't I get the child tax credit? Not sure why. I haven't read the full details on why a mixed tax family would not be able to receive the child tax credit. But good news is no one's received it yet. No one received it yet. So, but I'm not sure about mixed tax family. You keep saying that if you meet the requirements, but you cut the income off at 120,000, whatever. But this isn't true. But that you can still get a portion if you make over the mat. So if you make 200,000, yeah. So yeah, you're right. K1 Farm. So what I'm saying is to receive the full amount. So to receive the full amount, you have to make below those limits, right? Below those limits in order to receive the full amount, which is $112,000 filing single. No, I mean $75,000 head of household, $112,500 if you filed what am I trying to find? $75,000 single, $112,500 for head of household, and $150,000 married filing jointly. That's to receive the full amount. But you are absolutely correct. It does start to phase out. You still get a portion of that if you make above those limits, but to receive the full amount, I'm talking about the three. It's just easier to speak. So you clearly are very smart. You know what you're talking about. But just to give me the point across, because it's really difficult for me to say like that, you know. So if you make it below those limits, you will receive the full amount. Wayne's Games, thank you from the Tickle Talkie. Hey, what's up? Tanya from TikTok, are we getting the unemployment return? When that comes out, I will let you know. No, yeah, Christy. What's up, Christy from TikTok? Yeah, Christy, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You still be able to get those monthly payments if you make above those limits. It's just a portion of it. You just don't get the full amount. AR 1999. Well, the monthly payments make out our 2020 tax lower. So here's how the monthly payments work. Okay. So first of all, guys, when you're looking at your refund for 2021 and all of that, you won't even see a reduction when compared to a prior year tax return. In most cases, you are not going to receive a reduction in your return, and here's why. For 2020, okay, the child tax credit for 2020, the child tax credit was $2,000. Out of that $2,000, okay, it's $2,000. Out of that $2,000, only $1,400 is refundable. Okay, so if you qualify for the full child tax credit in 2020, you can only get $1,400 back as a refund. Okay, if that makes sense, guys, just kind of like give me a thumbs up if that part makes sense. That part makes sense. If that part makes sense, just kind of give me a thumbs up so I know you guys are paying attention. Okay, that was for 2020. The new child tax credit. All right, it is $3,600. The full amount, you receive the full amount, $3,600 for kids aged 0 through 5. $3,000 for kids aged 6 to 17. Okay, so this is for the 2021. Right, so this is for the 2021. Up here, we're talking about the 2020. All right, so for the 2021, $3,600 for each kid aged 0 through 5, $3,000 for each kid aged 6 through 17. That's why I really want you guys to understand that. So if we look at these two numbers, this $1,400 and this $3,600, the refundable portion of the child tax credit is nearly double the refundable portions of 2020. So if you choose to take the monthly payments, let's give you an example. Let's say you have a kid that is 2. Okay, so if you have a kid that is 2, well, then they qualify, right? They qualify for $3,600. Okay, that's the maximum amount you receive, $3,600. All right, so let's say you choose to take the monthly payment. So with the monthly payments, how it works is they're gonna advance you half of this money. They're gonna give you half of this money up front. Okay, so half of $3,600 is $1,800. So you will receive $1,800. Right, you receive $1,800 in 2021. Okay, in monthly payments, you will receive the other $1,800. you receive the other $1,800 in 2022. Okay, as a refund. As a refund, right? Okay, that makes sense. Just give me a thumbs up so far if that makes sense. Okay, now this $1,800 is larger than this $1,400. Remember in 2020? Your refund could only be $1,400 if refundable. Remember, even if you qualify for this full $2,000, even if you qualify for the full $2,000 right here, your refund could only be $1,400. Well, in 2021, that number is $1,800. Even though you took the monthly payments, your refund could still be $1,800, which is a $400 increase from 2020. So this is why you won't see a reduction in your refund when compared to a prior year. Now let's say you do not, right? You do not take, that's supposed to be okay. You do not take monthly payments. All right, so same example. We're talking about that you have a kid, okay? We're talking about that you have a kid that is 2 years old. This is our example right here. You have a kid that's 2 years old. All right, so if you choose not to take the monthly payments, remember, this $3,600, you will get $3,600 when you file taxes. $3,600 when you file taxes. So, which is still an increase from this $1,400. It's pretty crazy, right? So it's up to you. Do you either want $1,800 in 2021 and another $1,800 in 2022, or the full $3,600 when you file your taxes in 2022? Hey guys, if you're just joining, I'm answering as many questions as possible from the iPad on Twitch. Join my Twitch if you want your question answered. There's only like 26 people over here. Easiest way to get your question answered. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. What did I leave off at? Hi, I'll be quitting my job in July. Should I opt out of monthly payments? My husband will be bringing in the income. So it depends on your income. Okay, so you guys should consider opting out, right? These are the income limits. So let me just do it like this. Single. Well, you guys, you just said husband. Let me erase this. All right, so this is the number. If you made less than $150,000 in 2019 and 2020, and you're gonna make more than $150,000 in 2021, then you should consider opting out. But this is a number you guys want to pay attention to. I have a question. I'm excited. Why don't call? You keep asking that question. I came from TikTok. Hey, shout out! Thanks for coming over from TikTok. If my son is currently 5 and turns 6 in September, will I receive the whole 300? That's a very good question. I love this question. So this is from Cam's dad, 1993. Cam's dad. Okay. Cam's dad wants to know, Kit, I almost said Cam. I don't know if your son's name is Cam or not. Okay. Kid turns 6 in September. $300? So, kid turns 6 in September. Where did you get $300? So the answer to that is unfortunately no. Because since the kid is 6 years old, It depends on whatever ages. So I want you to, anybody watching this, whatever the kid's age is on December 31st, 2021, determines how much the monthly payments will get. All right. So for your case, you get $250 instead. So the IRS is when they're issuing you these monthly payments, they're not looking at how old your kid is right now. They're looking at how old your kid will be on December 31st, 2021. So in their eyes, your kid's gonna be 6. Even if they're 5 right now, the kid's gonna be 6 on December 31st, 2021. So they're gonna issue the payments in that $250 amount, given that you meet all the requirements and so forth. Sorry, I just switched over from TikTok. Shout out from Sarah from switching over to TikTok and coming to Twitch. I'm trying to shout out all you guys coming over here. Shout out to Sarah. I just saw you answer one of my questions to opt out. My other one is, what if you share custody for kids and claim both kids last year and only claim one kid this year? So that's a very good question. Someone actually asked that earlier. So what the IRS is saying, and this is just from the IRS. So this portal hasn't came out yet, so I'm not 100% sure. So they're saying that you will be able to change the number of qualifying. I don't know if I spelled that right. Kids. That's what they're saying. So this portal hasn't came out yet, or this tool hasn't came out yet that says you can do that. But this is what they're saying. So in my defense, I don't know at the moment. Hopefully you can, but I'm not sure right now. Cam's dad, if I make $60,000 head of household, should I opt out? So Cam's dad, it really depends up to you if you want to opt out or not. So clearly you're under the threshold, which is $112,500 per head of household. So Cam's dad, this is what I want you to do. And this goes for anybody who's considering, hey, should I opt out? Especially if you know if you qualify. Should you opt out or should you not? Do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do what's best for your kid. The whole purpose of this child tax credit, this advanced child tax credit, is to reduce child poverty by 50%. So if you're in a situation, and you guys are, I'm sure everybody watching this, every single body watching this who's a parent, who's wondering, you know what? You are doing an amazing job because you're sitting here on a Friday night learning about taxes. Ask yourself, a couple years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, could you imagine yourself on a Friday night learning about taxes? And yet here you are learning about the taxes and you're doing it for your kid. So I want to let you know that you are a great parent. Everything you guys are doing anyways, Cam's dad, everybody, all you other parents, every decision you make anyways based off your kids. You can't go to the store. You can't go here because you're kids. You do this. You make sacrifices for your kids. You're always making decisions based upon your kids. I need you to make the same decision when you're thinking about opting out or you're thinking about not opting out. Do what's best for your kid. That's the whole purpose of it. So if you're in a situation and you know you qualify for the advanced child tax credit, you know you qualify. You're like, you're like, I know I qualify for it, but I'm not sure what to do. You're not sure what to do. Do what's best for your kid. If your kid's struggling, if the kid can't eat, look at your kid. Are they struggling right now? Are you in a financial hardship? School's coming up, school supplies and all this other stuff is coming up. So maybe the child tax, maybe the monthly payments can help. Birthdays may be coming up. Christmas may be coming up. Do you have money for that? Maybe the advance payments can help. But if you're not in a situation where you're in a financial hardship and you don't really need the money, take the lump sum instead. At the end of the day, you got to do what's best for your kid. And I can't make that decision for you. You have to make that decision. If that makes sense, just let me know. Because I can't make the decision. I get that question a lot. As far as the number one question I get, should you opt out or not? Do what's best for the kid. Always do what's best for the kid. Do what's best for the kid. So let's get back to some of these questions. You guys, if you're just joining, I am streaming on Twitchy. So make sure you join the Twitch to make sure you get this question answered. 44506 is 44506T is how you get those advanced how you get your wage and income transcript. So some may request that you need that. Junes, hey dude, do I have to add my 2020 baby in the portal since you said it's going to be 2000? Also update. So the child tax credit is going off the 2019 or 2020 tax return. So if you already filed your 2020 tax return, you should be A-okay. You should be A-okay. Should be A-okay. All right. Hey, dude, I received my state return without my federal term. If I'll join and I have to claim my first stimulus on it, but it says processing. Also, what's up, Darth? Thanks for coming to TikTok. So since this process, I would just be patient and hold off on that. Tinks, hey, dude, what happens if father wants to claim kids for 2021 taxes? What do I do? The first question is, do they meet the qualifications to claim the child on the 2021 taxes? Or do you guys have some type of agreement where you guys switch? I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. So I'm not sure how to answer that question straightforward. Hey, Duke, what happens if hi, Duke, Hannah from TikTok. What up, Hannah? I gave birth in 2021. Is there a portal to tell Iris? Yes, so there will be a portal. Just the portal hasn't came out yet. I know I'm off subject. No, you're good. Love Life 214. Hey, 214. Are you from Dallas? I just don't know the full thing. No, he files head of house. I must have missed that question. You said if you had a dramatic change in income, you may not qualify. Last year, only my husband worked full time. Now we are both working full time. Will that affect anything? So, a rig 1999. It depends. Like, so if you guys made less than, because. So these are the income requirements, okay? So when I say like a dramatic, like change in income, really what I'm talking about are, where's that bracket at? Yeah. Okay, let me do it again. This is what I'm talking about. So single. So make less than 75,000 single, $112,500 head of household, and then 150,000 married filing jointly. Then we have HOH. Okay. So let's say in 2019 or 2020. Let's say in 2019 or 2020 that you made less than these amounts. Okay, so you made less than these amounts in 2019 and 2020. And then in 2021, dang, 2020, there's a lot of 21s. Then in 2021, if your income went like drastically above those limits, then you consider opting out. That's kind of what I'm talking about when I say like a dramatic increase. So people maybe hit the lottery or something like that. But if everything's remaining consistent, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Admitted tax returns typically take 16 weeks to process. Guys, if you want your question and answers, come to Twitch. There's only like 27 people here. It's really easy for me to answer. If you do come, make sure you follow them. Okay. Will I receive the monthly checks even though I haven't received my regular refund? Hopefully you do. I'm not 100% sure. You should call the TikTokers. The link in your link tree made it quick. Oh yeah, the link to join my Twitch is in my bio. It's in my bio. It's the easiest way to get to my Twitch. It'll take you right to it. It's the links in my bio. Thank you, hon. I really appreciate your content. You're the best. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for saying thank you. I think that's like the first thank you I've read so far. I appreciate that. Just started mine. Duke. I claim my kids were taxed in 2021. Hold on, I think I just answered that. Justo. Just started mine. I'm not sure which you just started. Mary Fallon Simply, how do I opt out? So through the portal. So you'll be able to opt out through the portal as well. Unemployment. Not sure. Caleb, what's in here from TikTok? Okay, I think I answered that. I think I'm like way behind on this question. I am like super behind. Mary Moore, my husband is a parent that alternates tax years with his baby mama. Does he have to opt out if he makes $59,000 a year? But we also family for 3 years, but we'll qualify. Okay, my husband is a parent that alternates tax year with his baby mama. Does he have to opt out if he makes less than $59,000 a year? But we also have a family. So that's okay. You should consider opting. Sure. Yeah, you got if you make over $69,000. So it's not what he makes. I'm seeing you say $59,000 a year. It's gonna be both these your income combined. So it's married filing jointly. So it's whatever the income limit is on the $60,000 that you may have to pay back. So consider that it's your married filing jointly income, which is $60,000. So if your income is going above those $60,000, you guys should consider opting out. Got approved for the PP a long time ago. Will I receive it? Oh, believe they're out of fund. Hopefully, I think people are still getting funded. Hopefully, you get yours. I'm not 100% sure. Guys, if you have questions, join the Twitch. My Twitch is in my bio. It is at Duke Loves Taxes. If I have to, I have my iPad and I can draw out your questions as I see fit. All right, guys. All right, guys. I'm not going to be able to hit every single question. I thought I'd be able to, but I'm not going to be able to hit every single question. So I'm just gonna kind of scan through, and any questions come. I'm gonna answer any questions at the bottom now before I hop off of here because I didn't know I was so behind on the questions. I really apologize. This one's from Esther. Hey, Duke, please help and thank you in advance. I'm from TikTok. Hey, thank you for coming up from TikTok. And it says, no, you won't receive the payments, but I do qualify. Maybe it's a word. Yeah, Esther, I would just be patient. I'm not sure if the IRS is still working out their kinks and whatnot, but I would just be very patient with that. Hey, guys, send some emotes. Okay. Okay. Answer questions from the bottom. Thank you for saying thank you, Ducky. My daughter was born in 12/21. What do I need to do? So if you want those monthly payments, you're going to have to add their information in the portal. Thank you for your help. Oh, thank you for using emoji. Thank you for adding that. Hey, Layla Goat. Welcome back. Layla Goat is the moderator. Shout out to you for stopping by in. Yeah, if you get a screenshot, thank you so much for screenshotting those from me, guy. Layla Goat, dope moderator. Hey, Duke, so if the person found the child doesn't have a social security number, will they be able to receive the child's future stimulus? So the only requirement is that the child has a social security number. Oh, Vanessa, thank you so much for the $5. I did not realize you sent me $5. Let me answer your question. So how much would I get back from income tax, child tax credit if I'm not opting out? I have 3 kids, 10, 11, and 12. So how much will I get back from the income child tax credit if I'm not opting out? So if you have, looks like you'll be receiving $750 as long as you meet those income requirements. So $750. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm guessing. Monthly. So we're talking about a total, right? Oh my gosh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah. So you're talking about a total like 9,000, 4,500 up front, $4,500 another half. I'll opt out to 1099, pay my taxes, but should I opt out? You might want to opt out because if you have a 1099, that means you have self-employment income, and unless you're making estimated tax payments, you may owe taxes when you file. Hey guys, join me on Twitch, guys, and I'll be able to answer a lot more of you guys' questions. Okay. Oh, look at you guys using emotes. That's so cool. Hey guys, by the way, this is like my first time on technically my second. I was on here earlier today, but this is like my first like real day on Twitch. So thank you for everyone who came to Twitch, showed support, because you're making this extremely memorable for me. Like it was so cool. Like Lay the Goat was the first one ever to show love to my Twitch. So that's why they are a moderator and so forth. Okay. Yeah, let me get back to these questions, guys. Okay, I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. You and the moderator amazing. Thank you both. Absolutely. Yeah, shout out to the moderator. It's so cool. The moderator is super dope. Sorry guys, I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. I did not realize it's gonna be this many. Hey Duke, please help and thank you in advance. I'm from TikTok. Thank you so much. I did answer that one. Eddie, 2100. Do we have to opt out of the child tax credit if we had a baby in 2021 and haven't had them on our tax yet? It won't affect our. Do we have to opt out of the child tax credit if we had a baby in 2021 and haven't had them on our taxes yet? So there's no reason to opt out because the baby's on your 20. You haven't had the IRS doesn't know you had the baby yet, so they're not going to be issuing you an advance payment anyways because they're issuing advance payments based on kids born claimed on the 2020 or 2019 tax return. That's what they're basing it off of. Kids claimed on 2020 or 2019 tax return. That's what they're basing it off of. So since you had the kid in 2021, they have no reason. They don't even know that you had a kid. So there's no reason for you to opt out. You may be able to add them so you get the monthly payments. That's one thing. Do we have to opt out of the child tax credit if we had a baby in 2021? Okay, I think I just answered that one. Hello, Duke. I'm from TikTok. Question: is there any way I can get my baby stimulus now that she was born in April? So if your baby was born in April, okay, this is a very good question. Should probably do a new sheet. Okay. So let's say I know your baby was born in April, but I want this apply to more people. So we're going to talk about babies born in 2021. Hey guys, if you want like your question like maybe drawn out, I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible on Twitch. Come to Twitch. I'm answering everybody's questions, or not everybody. I'm not gonna say everybody anymore. Try to answer as many questions as possible. Come to Twitch. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. The easiest way to get to my Twitch is go to link in my bio and click Twitch, and you'll be right here. You can see my full screen. It'll take you right here. All right, cool. So let's talk about babies born in 2021. Babies born in 2021. So it's possible, okay, that you will receive an additional $5,000 per kid in 2021. This is for people who have babies in 2021, right? So this is baby born in 2021, $5,000, okay? So you're like, where does $5,000 come from? Well, a portion of it is the $1,400 stimulus check. Okay. And the other portion is the $3,600 child tax credit. And we're going to break down both of them right now, okay? So first, let's talk about. So we're going to break down both of them. So let's talk about the stimulus check, okay? So to get this $1,400 stimulus check, make sure you guys take a note. Make sure you write this down. You're going to want to claim recovery rebate credit on 2021 return. Okay. So you're going to want to claim the recovery rebate credit on your 2021 return. That's how you get that $1,400 stimulus check. Okay. And you file this in 2022. You file this in 2022. Now, to get the $3,600, there's two ways. One is by monthly payments. And you can do that by adding KID and portal. So this portal has not come out yet, but the moment it does, I will let you know. So this is like way number one. Okay, so let's talk about number one. And then number two is just claim them. Just claim them on 2021, return, and get the full amount. So just a recap of this real quick. This is about babies. Oh my gosh, it was paused that whole time. I'm so sorry. I did not realize it was paused. Sorry, it was paused on Twitch. Shout out to everyone who stayed while it's paused. This is just a recap about babies that was born in 2021. So if you had a baby born in 2021, right? It's five. You have a chance to receive an additional $5,000. The chance to receive an additional $5,000, which is going to be the $1,400 stimulus check, right? Which we talked about, the $1,400 stimulus check, all right, and then the $3,600 child tax credit. Okay, so to claim the $1,400 stimulus check, you're going to claim the recovery rebate credit on the 2020 return, and then the $3,600 you receive that two ways, in monthly payments or just claim them on the 2020 return. All right. Are they holding payments for people whose refunds are still processing? Yeah, so they can be. Any NFL student loans yet? So we're still waiting on that one for sure. What's up, Ducky 2012? Ducky, do you have a question? I feel like I shout out to you for saying he said he should wait on that question. But yeah, thank you, Ducky. Dang, Ducky, you might have to make you a moderator if you stick around. Shout out to Ducky. I wonder if Ducky's still here. I went on from making $24,000 a year to zero. Should I opt out? So nope. I mean, you don't have to have any earned income or a job to qualify for the child tax credit. You don't have to have any earned income or a job. You don't have to opt out if you had a baby. All right. All right, woo, we got 31 people in here, so most of you guys must come. Yeah, if you're watching from TikTok, come join the Twitch. My Twitch is at Duke Loves Taxes. The easiest way to get it is go to the link in my bio. And if you're watching from YouTube, I'm just going to post that link right now. I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible, but it's a lot. So what I'm doing right now is I'm starting from the bottom right now. So I'm answering new questions right now. So get your question in right now. Go to Twitch, at Duke Loves Taxes. The link is in my bio. I'm starting from the bottom now because... Is there any word on portal to add child? Not yet, but hopefully they'll come soon. Thank you for answering my question. One more, sorry, my son turns 6 in August. Well, I'll be getting $3,600 from them. So you will be getting $33,000 from them so yeah, it'll be $3,000. So because 6-year-olds get $3,000 or $250 a month. Why do they need to see my biometric data to log into the portal? Not sure what you mean by biometric data, but they need to confirm your identity. They just need to make sure you are who you are. Thanks for the information. Thank you so much for saying thank you. I think you guys, your thank yous go a long way. So I appreciate everyone who says thank you. I'm new. What's up, new? Can we opt out? Can we opt out of a portion of it? So you won't be. It's either all in or nothing. Unfortunately, you won't be able to opt out on the portion of it. Lay the go. Thank you so much for answering that question. Gaming with Papas. Okay, thank you. Absolutely. Thank you for saying thank you. Can I change my banking information? Yes, you will be able to update your banking information. The portal just for that hasn't come out yet. Unemployment refund updates. I do not have an official update on the unemployment dates and the federal. If they haven't paid you, how does that affect your payment for this? I'm not sure. Gab Volta, thank you so much for saying thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. What if I'm making more and had a child? Should I opt out? Maybe. It depends. You really want to look at these income limits that we were talking about earlier. All right. So if you're 2019 or your 2020 income was less than these limits right here, and then all of a sudden in 2021 they're going to be above these limits, then you should consider opting out. Yes, you'll be able to update your direct deposit. Thank you so much. That helps. Oh, thank you so much for saying thank you. All right, guys. It's past my bedtime. Thank you so much. Oh, I got direct messages. All right, guys. Shout out to you guys. I hope all you guys followed me. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Definitely didn't expect this chat to do this much. I want to say shout out to the moderator, Lay the Goat. Couldn't be able to have a successful stream without you. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to everyone who showed up from TikTok or showed up from YouTube. Shout out to everyone who wrote this out. Really shout out to you guys. This is my first time like officially on Twitch. I think I like it a lot more than any other platform, so I'm definitely going to continue to do more Twitch lives updates. I want to like blow this thing up. So, oh my god, this is so cool. Follow me if you haven't. The goal was to reach 50 followers. If I don't reach it today, I'm just gonna continue to try to reach it. So, guys, thank you so much. This was so much fun. I think I really do like Twitch, and I'm going to head out. You guys were so cool. I'm going to end the live on the TikTok. Yeah, guys, if you didn't follow my Twitch is at Duke Goes Taxes. The easy way to reach it is the link in my bio. But shout out to you guys. Once again, shout out to Lay the Goat, the moderator. I'm out. Till next time. I think I'm definitely going to do these more often. Peace out, guys. Peace out to the YouTube. Peace.